Hey there, guys. Oh, it's working. Frankomatic here with Cess. And we're back in Metal Slader glory, finally. Back at the door, because if you remember last time, Tadashi had a bad dream and died in real life. But he's better now.
No.
So, while we goof around with the door a bit, I will admit these last two videos I recorded in advance, partially because this maze was terrible. And I had to kind of fiddle with it a few times in order to get a video that wasn't extremely awful to watch.
So how many times did Tadashi die?
2 or 3 more. Mainly so I could just reset the maze.
How cathartic.
So yeah, all you gotta do here is knock. You don't have to do anything else. I just checked the keycard to make him look stupid. But anyways, I know what's going to happen in these videos,
And I do not.
so you still get honest reactions. I tried not to speed through the dialogue too fast. There'll be a few spots where I let it sit a little too long, but the raw sound also came out a little quiet. I'm gonna boost it and hopefully not overdo it. We'll see what happens in the end. Hi, Jiff. You alien. So I figured also, last time we called him on this being a little weird, right?
Yeah.
Figured might as well play the part and be stupid.
Do, 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 do.
Anyways, what happens here is, he takes us to that empty room we found.
Ha ha!
And then he reveals himself as an alien. So you might recall last time we shot at Jiff and he just ran off.
Oh no, he's a terrifying alien.
But that's not the only outcome. This time we got him.
Rip Jiff.
And this actually is part of why I had to do this a few times. You need to kill an alien in here, and that's a little luck-based.
Was there ever a true Jiff?
Probably at some point. So anyways, with the alien dead, once I get control, we can check out the corpse.
Cool. Yeah, that's fair.
And you have to do it twice, because adventure game.
As
But-
many as it takes. gross. That is pretty gross.
Yeah, it's awful, ain't it? So yeah, what we needed is this keycard, which you can get from killing any alien. If Jiff gets away and you run into another one and you kill it, it will have the keycard. So now we just have to find the other events. Most of these rooms, in fact, all but one of them, absolutely do not matter at this point. There's stuff to look at, and I didn't bother because none of it really matters. The only thing that's actually interesting is the colonist list that we found in the last video. I don't know why I came in here.
Check out this room.
Kinda like this music, though. Just pass by everything. Because we don't want to be up here, we want to be on the first floor.
Going down.
Because the entire middle floor does not matter.
Going down again.
Now, the first thing we do down here is just walk forward for a bit. Until something happens.
There's a door that you didn't go into.
Because those rooms don't matter. I'm on a mission. I'm looking for something.
There's another one.
There's something important out here in the hallway.
Another stairway.
Right here. We found it.
Glad you can just completely ignore her. Eh.
So now we know she's here for sure.
Or she was.
She is, in fact, very close by.
I'm gonna assume that they killed the child.
Gonna just ignore that room because... Anyways, this is why we need the key card.
Gonna ignore it because.
So here's a room. Seems like nobody's here, right?
There's a vent.
Yeah, there is a vent. Congratulations, you called out the obvious suspicious thing.
Check the vent. There's also a box, but
And of course, because old adventure game, we gotta do this a few times.
what are you doing? Clawing at it? Why is so weird?
And naturally, she just walks away after that, being like, well, that probably is nothing.
I mean, shoot. You're in an alien fortress. Who cares?
Yeah, they just shoved her in a vent. She is not dead.
She's kinda worse for the wear.
Yeah, a little beat up.
Is she dying? I broke... Oh. Rip.
Yeah. We do need to leave.
Let's bounce.
Luckily, it doesn't make us find our way out.
Those eyes in the back. Super huge.
Hello, Moonface. Feels like it's been a while. I hope you're ready for plot dump.
Ugh.
That's basically the entire rest of this video. I don't need no rest. I got quick saves. Let's pretend that in character Tadashi's just been awake for like a week straight at this point. I mean, at most, it's probably like a couple of days.
Talk about that perfume.
We'll get to it. It's one of those segments where you gotta talk about everything.
Everything. Got it.
She's physically okay.
She was bleeding from her mouth, but she's fine.
Look, that's just anime. People just start spewing blood from their mouth for no real reason. All the time.
Bit the inside of her cheek and just started spitting out the blood. For dramatic effect.
It is not almost like they let us take her. They put her in a locked room and shoved her in a vent. Which is weird, admittedly, but...
They tied her up, shoved her into the vent, sealed the vent, and then locked the room. They must have been like, she's crying and it's obnoxious.
They raised a reasonable question as to why they aren't just, like, destroying the glory, but nobody really knows why.
'Cause they can't. Maybe.
And Kai clearly knows what's up, but just isn't, like, sharing.
Aw, the perfume. Rip. You ruined the perfume? You're the worst sister.
I've got it. It was glory. Yeah.
What else could it have been? Alien blood?
Maybe Azusa wasn't covered in her own blood there. Maybe she just, like, tore some aliens apart. Just ripping chunks out of them with her mouth, and they're like, okay, kid's going in the vent.
Oh.
Ah, the robot is my mom. I see. We're an Evangelion.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh no! colony's under attack.
I mean, we're moving at the speed of a moon face, so...
I don't know how fast the moon face moves.
Well... I don't know either.
Well, this place don't look great.
I mean, there's only like 4 fires. It's fine.
Let's do the smart thing and, split up. I mean, to be fair, Tadashi and company are kinda useless, so... no point in slowing them down.
Yeah.
Now we're alone.
What do you think happened?
So I said let's split up, but,
Let's just talk to them. They're here. It's fine.
yeah, that's a reasonable idea. So anyways, I'm gonna leave now, bye. A reasonable question, also. You gonna leave your sister here alone?
We're gonna stop allowing her to be alone. She is a master at getting into trouble.
Anyways, now we left the women behind.
Time to go.
Time to go not do what Alina just said to do.
She might be hurt. I only just saw her. That's what you're worried about. Not the burgers.
We should probably go make sure everybody's okay. So let's go see if the secret base survived. Yeah, it looks a little busted up. It's kind of hard to tell with the green graphics, but there is some damage.
Easier to tell now. Look at the people. Where do you think they went? She died. She's... oh, alive.
Well, I guess we got confirmation on what happened there. Not sure what Enkai thought they were otherwise.
Inkai's eyes. So big. All the time. always very surprised.
Everyone else went to the rendezvous point. I don't know what that is, but alright. You guys seem like you're in the know here. This ship really looks like a chicken or something, doesn't it?
Maybe?
Like
I don't know.
Like a roast chicken.
I don't know. It doesn't look like anything I'd eat.
Oh yeah, you're a vegetarian.
That's incorrect.
Now we can talk to people. We can talk to Alina, talk to Yayoi. Or we can caddy and Enkai. So let's caddy and Enkai. Because it's in the dark. It's hidden. Oh. I mean, that seems reasonable, right?
Yeah, it does. These two specifically need to not be here for our attack.
Well, if they know he's got glory, then it seems like they don't want to mess with that. Can't actually talk to Yayoi.
I mean, she was undead. Wait.
I'm pretty sure she's not a zombie.
You don't know. She might be.
I'm pretty sure this predates the zombie maid thing. I'm worried about Miss Silkeen. Got secrets out.
We know everybody. Oh. Not only her. Ouch.
I mean, given that the aliens are shapeshifters, that,
And Ms. Silkeen, for no real reason.
Miss Silkeen and her trusted pilots. But you know, a business lady has a small squadron at hand. You know, that's usual, right? Yeah.
It's not an army, but it is a deployment. A small deployment.
Here's a new graphical view for you. Basically to show a scale here.
The T-stork. Yeah, neither does our chicken ship.
I'm not sure how they were hiding it behind the colony, if it's the same size as the colony.
That is a good question.
Just park it up next to it. It doesn't move much. It'll be fine. Nobody will look on the backside of it.
Well, it's on the dark side, right? So maybe the shadow covered it up. Like, 'cause shadows can be bigger than the actual thing.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Now you're getting shot at.
It's the retro rockets, man.
Oh.
They want to dock, not slam into it full speed.
Who needs realism in this particular shot?
Here's everybody.
I mean, you saw it from the outside.
And by everybody, I mean all, like, 6 named characters.
Everybody we cared about.
With this triumphant music, clearly we've won the game. We got our sister back. People with weapons know about the aliens. Everything's fine now, right? Continued in part 2, which never came out. The remaining, like, 20 minutes is just blank space. Gotta look and talk.
That's it? That's all you had to look at. Alright.
Got these people we can talk to. We can ask everybody what next. Not sure why we keep getting these close-ups of Caddy's face every time we talk to her. And nobody else.
They really liked Caddy.
Enkai, tell me what to do. He's got a bad feeling.
I don't trust something.
Tell you what, I don't know. Not my call. Elena, what do we do? She also don't know. Gonna snub Sayoko because, is the T-stork fully operational?
'Cause I can't trust a lot of people. Come on now.
I'm pretty sure you can guess what's not sitting right with Enkai if you think a little bit.
There's an alien.
Apparently I got distracted by something here. What was I doing?
You're thinking about what the response could possibly be. What is she gonna say?
I need you to do the busy work. Alright, you seem to be in charge. What's next? Let's go.
Oh, we get a zoom in of her too.
Alright.
Who's the mole?
Oh no, you're usually quicker on the update than this.
So who's the mole? It's Caddy. She's the mole. Throwing suspicion on herself for no reason. Yeah, pull out your gun. Get ready.
Alright. Obviously, the correct answer here.
It's me.
Yeah, clearly. Okay, so, like, out of this list, most of these people have been with us. Obviously, it's me.
Jodan. So it's either Silkien or it's Sayaoko, but it's probably Silkien or whatever the heck her name is.
As it turns out, it actually was me.
It's you. It's Alina. She's the alien.
Anyways, it's been a while, but if you think back, there's only really one option here.
Oh.
You know, the game really makes you, like, confirm the crap out of it.
Oh, you! I have forgotten you exist, honestly.
This lady, who mysteriously somehow found us at the secret base's false front, even though we didn't tell her where we were going. Like, 6 months ago, at this point.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'll just believe you.
The game will bring it up itself, actually. If we keep insisting. This is the first time we've actually met her. She couldn't have known where our base was. Nah, it's her.
So now you believe me. Yeah, totally, that's what I was thinking.
And she asked the reasonable question of why didn't you just lead with that?
I wanted you to come up with it on your own.
Yeah, that's a reasonable counter-argument.
Dun dun dun.
Meanwhile, hi.
I'm the alien.
So, this whole scene right here is actually really important. Remember what happens here. It doesn't come into play for a little while. But it gives you some very vital and necessary clues. Also, I have no control over the speed at which this part moves. This is all being done itself. This is a proper cutscene.
Back then, I wore pigtails.
Back then, I was a baby.
Why?
And then he stopped being alive. Meanwhile...
You knew that!
Yeah, I told you. On a scale of 1 to the aliens are weak to water, this is kind of a terrible weakness.
They're weak to perfume?
So we're going off not quite fully operational out of necessity.
So they couldn't destroy the Slader glory because of the perfume, which is their weakness. What? Okay, Azusa, we need you to be our ultimate weapon. Just walk around. Don't ever bathe.
Anyways, after this set of cutscenes, I'm gonna break the video as it's like the last possible break point in the game. Because things are getting real. Anomaly was naturally.
Oh.
The big alien ship that they saw years and years ago.
I'm so old that they were like 8 years ago. I was like, that's not years and years ago.
Also, by colony.
Oh no, not the colony.
Now it's dust. Anyways, here come the aliens. They're done playing around. They're on the attack. Next time, though, it's time for the finale.
Dun, 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 dun,
So we'll
dun,
see you guys there,
dun.
because obviously, we're going to.
No.
Later, guys.